The Rutles, an LP I bought for a fiver at the Wycombe Art Centre vinyl sale. It seems to be a bargain as it is in very good condition, and it comes with a sleeve that parodies all the famous Beatles album covers, with titles like Let It Rot, With the Rutles, Sergeant Rutter's Club Band and the Tragical History Tour. It also has an attached booklet with mock-up publicity pics and newspaper articles and interviews. After Monty Python ceased making TV shows, Eric Idle created a sketch show in a style that mocked the small ITV franchises we had at the time. In London we had two ITV franchises, Thames TV during the week, and at weekends we had London Weekend Television. Idle called his parody Rutland Weekend Television. I remember almost nothing about Rutland Weekend Television apart from one sketch, which I never forgot. It was a Beatles parody. Four men dressed as the early Beatles playing a stunningly accurate pastiche of 1964-ish Beatles called I Must Be in Love. The band were called the Rutles. The Rutles were Eric Idle and Neil Innes, who had been an occasional Monty Python contributor and a member of the Bonzo Dog Doodah band. They were joined by two other musicians who at the time I presumed were actors. This sketch must have been successful as it was developed into a mock documentary called All You Need Is Cash. This featured George Harrison, a real Beatle, and a few other famous faces as talking heads. Innes wrote and recorded this collection of parodies using Ollie Halsall, John Halsey and Ricky Fattar as the other three members of the Prefab Four. He also used a few session players. But in the film, Eric Idle mimed the parts sung and played by Halsall. The film has lines that are still quoted today, such as legend in his own lunchtime. This has often been used to describe me. Some of the songs became quite well known, such as I Must Be in Love and also Cheese and Onion. I heard the LP at the time it was released, but it is only after a lifetime of hearing Beatles songs that I fully appreciate how accurately they recreated those parts, close enough in style but sufficiently different in substance to, as they hoped, avoid copyright infringement. Sometimes the jokes are almost cruel, with slightly fluffed out-of-tune guitar breaks and a hilarious out-of-time counting. Each track is very clearly supposed to sound like the corresponding Beatles song. A perfect example is the song Ouch, which is the Rutles' Help. This album is itself a work of art and a tribute. Apparently Lennon was a fan. But that did not prevent legal problems with the Beatles' publishers. Innes was forced to share credits and royalties on some of the songs that were deemed to be just too similar. The Rutles.